What is good, Moscow? Man, I'm back here with another reaction video. You feel me? You feel me? Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Alright. Ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have to make that a little shorter. You feel me? But look though. I'm back with another reaction video. We got today we got how Nipsey Hussle brother made over 1 million as a teenager. Man, that is crazy, man. I ain't no teenager no more. I just got out of teens, my teen era. But look though, if I was still in my teens and I made $1 million, what would you do? What would you do? I know what I would do with that motherfucker. Me and mom's out the hood, nigga, my sister, we go. Okay. But look though, man, we just gonna see how he did it. I don't think it was very legal, but we just gonna see. My opinion.
The story of Blacc Sam, how Nipsey Hussle's brother made over $1 million a year as a teenager.
My brother, Blacc Sam, he's a monster. You know, I don't know nobody like him.
Who inspires you?
Man, you know, my big brother was my biggest inspiration. I grew up under a hustler.
He's a cold grinder, you know what I'm saying? So to have him on the team, that's like a cheat code.
That's
From
crazy.
the pretty streets of South Central LA, where survival is a daily hustle, rises an extraordinary story. A story almost no one truly knows. Before Nipsey Hussle became a global symbol of hustle and hope, another force was quietly shaping their world, his older brother.
Hey, the quietest is the deadliest. Remember that.
Known as Blacc Sam,
Nipsey Hussle,
his hustle
bro.
was anything but quiet. While most teens were still figuring out life, Sam had already cracked the code to financial freedom, stacking over $1 million before he even hit 20. While the streets whispered his name,
That's crazy.
few understood the depth of his grind or the vision he carried. But how did he do it? Today we're peeling back the layers on Blacc Sam's untold story. His early hustle, street smart instincts, and the foundation he laid that later fueled his $1 million success.
Early life and influence.
Born on March 4th, 1982, Samuel Asghedom, known to most as Blacc Sam, lived a life shaped by grit, hustle, and a relentless drive to rise above. Growing up in South Central Los Angeles with his mother Angelique Smith and his father DeWeed Asghedom, Sam and his younger brother Ermias, or as the world would come to know him, Nipsey Hussle, were instilled with pride for their Eritrean roots from day one. DeWeed's dedication to hard work became a model for both brothers and greatly shaped their outlook on life. The bond between Blacc Sam and Nipsey was more than just family. They were partners in ambition, each with a clear vision to break free from a system designed to hold them back.
You can tell, bro,
Honestly
they had a
speaking,
strong
man.
bond just from the pictures, bro. Like, look. Man,
With a clear vision to break free from a system designed to hold them back.
Honestly speaking, man, I just tried to do my part. Hustle, you know, really a lot of the things that I got into or opportunities that I seen was from my bro.
While many around them fell into the dangers and temptations of street life, Sam and Nipsey were busy drafting a plan not to escape their neighborhood, but to transform it. They dreamed of a future where success was collective, not just personal. Growing up in a crip-heavy
nothing
neighborhood,
like that.
Sam faced the reality of gang life every day.
That's
chose his
Nipsey
own
Hussle
growing
and
up in
Blacc
a
Sam.
moment. They dreamed of a future where
They don't look nothing like that, nigga. I would not, nigga. This nigga, I ain't going that way. Like, look at that.
success was collective, not just personal. Growing up in a crip-heavy neighborhood, Sam faced the reality of gang life every day, but chose his own path. He wanted to be a living example for Nipsey, showing that there was another way, a way grounded in hustle, not crime. Sam introduced Nipsey to the lake, taught him how to fish, and then Nipsey went on to master catching as many fish as possible. Now, Sam's first ventures were humble. He and Nipsey sold snacks at school, putting their early entrepreneurial spark to use. These small hustles laid the foundation for a larger vision that they couldn't even imagine.
There's a lot. Yeah. Early hustle from car washing the
Now,
DVD
Blacc Sam didn't stumble into $1 million overnight. As he grew up, his determination fueled his actions. He didn't wait for opportunity to find him. He went after it with grit, starting with small strategic hustles, but driven by big ambitions. He washed cars, cut grass, water lawns, raked leaves around the neighborhood. It wasn't glamorous, but it taught him that every dollar earned through honest work was a step toward freedom. In an interview with DTLR Villa, Nipsey recalled, Sam was always about saving money. He understood early on. While I was spending mine on CDs in the Source magazine, he had already saved up $1,000 when I was just 7. I thought that was incredible. He was like 9 or 10 and already had a stack. Not gonna lie, I thought he was rich. From a young age, Blacc Sam showed a knack for making things happen, one hustle at a time. But the real game changer came when he spotted a bigger opportunity, bootleg DVDs.
Yeah, 100%. I think at that point, for me, it was like the new dope game.
Yeah.
It was new. Nobody was doing it. The profit margin on it was like shocking. Couldn't believe it.
Now, this was in the early 2000s, when DVDs were the hottest thing on the market, and everyone was after the latest movies, preferably at a discount. Sam saw the opportunity,
I remember when I was
knowing
young,
that if he could,
they were still doing that shit when I was. You feel me? People probably still do that shit. It's probably not popular now, but like when I was young, we used to get bootleg DVDs from motherfuckers who used to sell around, going around apartments and shit. And you feel me? Hey, you feel me? Yeah, what you got, nigga? Let me see something, nigga. Feel me? I know the movie gonna look stupid when I get it. It's not gonna be visualized clear. But what you got?
LB. The customers would come, and that's exactly what happened. He started selling DVDs straight out of his trunk, pulling in about $2,500 on a good day, and around $1,500 even on a bad one. Business was booming, and Sam was quickly stacking serious cash. Then came a pivotal moment that took his hustle to legendary status.
I think my goal, especially once I started making as much as I was making, I'm like, all right, I'm trying to peel a million out of this. That's why I'm there 7 days a week. I'm not taking no breaks. I'm there 20 hours a day. I'm going burning making my
So by that time, did you have multiple burners?
Yeah, we went all in. I got 27 stack burners. I got other people burning stuff for me. It's just taking it to the next level. We wholesaling full time, 7 days a week.
And then you going, even more so.
7 days a week, my palm, man.
3,500 a day, 7 days a week, non-stop, all day long. Then I had people buying wholesale from me. I used to be at this Vines parking lot in Inglewood. I used to have a line looking like McDonald's line. People I'm in the trunk.
By the time he turned 18, Blacc Sam had made enough from selling DVDs to bury a staggering $250,000 in his mom's backyard. Just imagine that. $250,000 hidden, a fortune by any standard, with every dollar earned through pure relentless hustle, according to Sam.
He buried it in his mom's backyard.
In his mom's backyard, enough from selling DVDs to bury a staggering $250,000 in his mom's backyard. Just imagine that. $250,000 hidden, a fortune by any standard, with every dollar earned through pure relentless hustle, according to Sam. His total earnings at the time quietly exceeded $1 million, an unheard feat for a teenager in his neighborhood. And this success didn't come from a tech startup.
When your kid is hurting and there's nothing you can do about it.
Or
my bad. It was legal. My bad.
Family windfall. It was the result of street-level entrepreneurship, earned $1 at a time.
You don't know what you don't know.
As success grew, so did the risks. For a young man building a business on the streets, challenges often came from unexpected directions. Sam's first taste of adversity would soon put his resilience to the test. His hustle had begun to attract attention, not just from the customers, but from law enforcement. Eventually, they caught wind of his operations and seized some of his hard-earned assets and property. It was a devastating blow for anyone, but especially for someone who had built everything from the ground up. But here's the thing about Blacc Sam. He's unbreakable. Instead of seeing it as the end, he took the setback in stride, understanding that real resilience isn't just bouncing back, it's moving forward stronger than ever. He knew that his journey was far from over. And then there was that infamous buried cash. Sam thought he had safeguarded it, wrapped it in plastic, locked in a safe, and buried deep. But when he dug it up, the cash was covered in mold. As Nipsey later shared, Sam lost his mind over it.
I'm telling the story about how my brother, when I was probably like 15, he might be 18.
Plastic, it still ain't
buried
work.
$250,000 in my mom's backyard on 60th Street. And then we dug it up a year later, and it was half of it was molded.
Nipsey even referenced this in his music, capturing the raw, real experiences they went through together. The family spent hours painstaking cleaning and blow-drying the bills, only for many to rip apart.
Since my brother used to hustle out the vines, couple 100,000 up, he took a shovel to the line. But no exaggeration for the content of my songs. When he went to dig it up, shit, 100-something gone.
Damn.
But in true Blacc Sam fashion, he salvaged what he could, converting some of the money into money moves, a testament to his ability to adapt, no matter the situation. Through it all, Blacc Sam was shaping not only his own future, but also guiding his younger brother Nipsey. From an early age, Sam took on a mentor role, steering Nipsey toward a life of entrepreneurship and away from the traps of street life. Nipsey often spoke about how Sam's early hustles opened his eyes to a new way of making money.
I don't really think that worked as saying he was a 60s Crip. I don't think that worked. Right.
Caught up in gangs. In one interview, he reflected, "My big brother, that's my biggest inspiration. I grew up under a hustler, so I didn't really have a choice. I wanted to go play, but my brother would make me stay down and keep grinding, even as a kid." But as much as Sam tried, the pull of the streets wasn't easy to escape. At 14, Nipsey joined the Rolling 60s Crips, one of LA's most notorious gangs.
Now, did you really have a choice? You know, joining the 60s when you were young, or was it just all your family members was in it, so you were in it?
Nah, really me, none of my family members was from Rolling 60s. My dad came from Africa. So his whole side of my family's in Africa.
This was the same gang that had been under intense police surveillance for years, especially after the high-profile murder of an NFL player's family in 1984 cast a harsh spotlight on their activities. Despite this, Sam never gave up on his brother. He kept guiding Nipsey, nudging him back toward legal ventures, and always showing him that they could build something bigger than the streets. Their vision wasn't just about getting rich and leaving Crenshaw behind. They wanted something much more profound. For Sam and Nipsey, success meant investing back into their community, creating opportunities, and uplifting those around them. If you're feeling this video so
still
far,
my brother, right or wrong, and dead at wrong. Yeah. Oh, God.
Please leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel to join our community. We're all about highlighting the grind and the wins that make a difference. Now let's get back into it. After years of relentless hustling, learning, and growth, Blacc Sam and Nipsey Hussle achieved one of their biggest dreams, opening the Marathon clothing store in the heart of Crenshaw. Now, this wasn't just any store. It was a vision come to life, blending fashion and technology with products that come alive through a custom app. Customers could unlock exclusive Nipsey releases and interactive features, making every visit a unique experience. The store carried shirts, sweatshirts, and hats emblazoned with Crenshaw, a nod to the place that raised them and the legacy they were building together. Blacc Sam played a massive role in making the store a reality. The store represented everything they had worked for.
Upgrade everything. Everything you see in here is top quality, so we've been working on that now.
Sure.
Everything is organized in the system log, so when it comes to shipping, they can pull it quickly. Logistically, when anything gets ready to ship, it hits here by the docks.
While others might have advised them to open in a more affluent area, Blacc Sam was adamant about keeping it local. He believed that if they could make it work in Crenshaw, they could prove to their community and themselves that you could thrive right where you come from. While Nipsey became the public face of their ventures, Sam was the one managing the day-to-day operations, ensuring the business ran smoothly. He was the backbone, the strategist, and the one making sure everything fell into place. But the journey wasn't without its risks. A violent altercation at the store led to Sam's arrest. Undeterred, he posted $1 million bond and pushed forward. More determined than ever to protect her, he posted $1 million bond and pushed forward. More determined than ever to protect her, he posted.
Nipsey Hussle brother Blacc Sam was recently released from prison after $1 million bond was posted, and there was initial reports that Nipsey footed the bill. You know, I got to talk some Blacc. You know what? Said Blacc as he was about to board a. He said, you know, I got to talk some shit. Said Blacc that he was about to board a private jet with Nipsey, was holding the camera. 100,000 loss, $1 million bond. What you talking about? We in Vegas already.
Posted $1 million bond and pushed forward, more determined than ever to protect what he and Nipsey had built. Beyond the Marathon, Blacc Sam was instrumental in creating All Money and Records, the independent label he and Nipsey established. In an industry notorious for exploiting artists, Sam's goal was to build something different, a label where they could maintain full ownership and creative control. One of Sam's often overlooked strengths was his financial savvy and expertise in negotiating deals. He encouraged Nipsey to release his music independently, a move many thought was risky, but for Sam it was a calculated risk, rooted in his conviction that true power lies in ownership. This focus on independence wasn't just about making smart business decisions. For Sam, it was about leaving behind a legacy. He understood that retaining control over their work meant that they could inspire future generations to do the same. His long-term vision emphasized building something that would last far beyond their lifetimes, a mindset that valued legacy. Then, just when it seemed like their dreams were coming to fruition, in 2019, tragedy struck.
Just couldn't understand it, man. It's like the Twilight Zone after that. Everything I believed in or my faith in shattered.
Nipsey Hussle was shot and killed right outside the Marathon store by Eric Holder, a fellow Rolling 60s gang member. Sam arrived moments later, desperately trying to save his brother's life. Nipsey's death was an unimaginable loss, but it only strengthened Sam's resolve.
Any hustle we was ever on, me, everybody, our friends that we grew up with, you know, bro was the visionary and brought it to the team.
From an early age.
From an early age, man. Early age.
Since that day, Sam has been working tirelessly to honor and preserve Nipsey Hussle's hustle. Even fighting off attempts by the Crips to trademark the marathon continues. Sam also ensures that Nipsey's children are well taken care of, continuing the family's legacy of loyalty and resilience. Sam's dedication goes beyond obligation. The marathon continues as grown into a global movement, and Sam's commitment ensures that Nipsey's vision will inspire future generations.
The day my woe Nipsey Hussle would have been 39 years old, man. The marathon continues. Salute the Blacc Sam, the whole TMC family, the squad. There's not many people would have held that empire up and made sure it elevated the way it has, man. So I'm sure Nip, you know, he's smiling. The bruh smiling, man. He was a legend. He was way advanced, way too advanced.
He's not lying though.
From humble beginnings to making more money than most people see in a lifetime as a teenager to unimaginable losses.
People that got him,
Sam's story didn't end with Nipsey passing. In fact, it only made his mission more important. With a legacy rooted in grit and vision, Blacc Sam is committed to carrying the torch forward.
All right, got fresh, real quick, pull up to the marathon rooftop, 7 days a week. Destiny, give them the hours.
Okay, so we open every day of the week from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m.
We at the Marathon store downstairs, still under renovation, but we got the small boutique. You can pull up, rooftop, grab everything new, drops here once a week. Got the Lettermans, hoodies, sweatsuit, pull up. And we got the gas too, that's the code word.
Thanks to the unyielding hustle, determination, and belief that he and Nipsey had in their community, the marathon truly continues.
Huh? Okay. Do you guys love each other?
Yeah.
Who's the greatest star in the world? Huh?
You?
Oh, he doesn't know that guy. Huh? Tell ya.
No, wait a minute, Airman, stop. Stop, Airman. Make a film, dancing, go over there.
That is crazy, bro. Like, 2019, bro, I was in 8th grade. I remember, bro. Yeah, I remember 8th grade. I was in 8th grade, fool. That is crazy, bro. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle, bro.
Come out, fresh and stuff. Now start doing your dance. Introducing Ernie Eskidom. Introducing the Rockin' Brothers, Ernie Eskidom and Samuel Eskidom.
Think that he died 6 years ago? That's worldly, bro. But look, man, if you like the video, he made $1 million from stacking up. Stacking your cheese, you family. They say, I think they really only told us how he made $250K. Unless he kept doing what he was doing. But even now, I think he really only did it. He made $1 million off of selling CDs, nigga. That's what you telling me. So he probably did, shit. He put 250 up. You feel me? In the garden. Nigga wrapped in plastic, nigga. And then it was molded off, so I'm guessing the water got to it, you feel me? But damn, he wrapped it in. You would think the plastic would have helped. He thought about the water getting in, seeping it, you feel me? But it still didn't work. But look, man, if you like the video, like, comment, motherfucker, subscribe. Ha! Look, if you made it to the end of the video, man, comment pineapple. I know you're a real one. I know you're a real one. You'll feel me? Yeah, feel me, and I will respond to your comment.